issue. One of the best examples of that would be like...
What's up everybody? So I've made it to the Torrington State Forest in New South Wales, which is where I'm going to be hunting this weekend. I've just gotten to like the entry of the forest and I've parked up here because the track looks like it's a little bit too harsh for the old van, but I'm going to do a little walk around first. If I can't get down there, this is where I'm going to set up camp, but I'm just going to do a little hike and see if there's anywhere else that may even be better than this. So alright, let's get into it. Absolute perler of a day. Nice cool temperature. I think it's like 15, 16 degrees, maybe more actually. Every time I've gone hunting, it's either been raining or stinking hot. It's gonna get cold at night though. There's no service, so I won't be able to check the temperature, but when I checked before I came here, it said that nighttime and morning, it's gonna get to a low of like 2 to 3 degrees, so. Open shafts. So, throughout this state forest and many state forests, there are old abandoned mining shafts. So you definitely got to be careful. I mean, they're pretty easily avoidable, but you definitely wouldn't want to fall down one of them because you'd end up spending the rest of your life down there and it would not be a very long life. It would suck. So I've got this little, this is a hunting app, Hunt New South Wales app. No weapons. GoPro's not a weapon. Oh, you let me get pretty close. There you go. I just saw a pig, but I don't have my bow on me. Oh, I'm still scoping out the area. I still have to sight my bow in and set camp up. Oh, but they're here. There's pigs here. Hopefully it sticks around the area. Hopefully I haven't spooked it too much. Just spotted a couple more signs as well of some game. See all these little tracks? It's either a pig or a deer. So I'm feeling very good. Lots of signs so far. Actually saw a pig, physical pig, so that's great. In case you didn't know, it's pretty self-explanatory, but when you're setting up a tent, you have to find as flat a ground as possible. It seems obvious, but I've done it before. It's been on like a little bit of a lean because there was no flat ground. I was like, that'll be fine. It's an absolute nightmare. Trying to sleep, especially on an air mattress or any just on the ground when it's like a little bit of a lean. I don't know, I can't do it. It sucks because you feel your body sort of just like trying to roll over a little bit. Even on like a bank that you think it's not going to be that bad, it's a nightmare. So always try and find as flat a ground as possible when you're setting up a tent. Now, I probably only have a couple hours of sunlight left. I do want to sight my bow in and go hunting, but at the same time I also need to collect a bit of firewood so I can make a fire tonight. I don't know which one I should prioritize. I'm gonna sight my barn. That pig got me all excited. Alright guys, well, I'm all kitted out. My bow's ready to go, it's sighted in now. Camp's all set up. Looking good. So I'm gonna go head out now, see if I can't find that pig that I saw before. See that there? That's all sign of pigs or deer. I'm gonna assume pigs. By the way, it's all in these big little things. I'm assuming that's probably some pig. Yeah, look at all this. That's pigs. There's pigs around here. You can see what they do to the ground. They just dig everything up. That's why they're such a pest. They bloody destroy everything that's around them. It's quite thick. Essentially what I'm trying to do is like a solo drive, which would be better if you had a few people and you could space yourself out like a little bit, like maybe every 20 meters or something. But I'm kind of making my way slowly through the bush, trying to see if I can, something nearby can get startled and then come into view. So then I can actually start to kind of track it and close in on it. Although what I might do is there isn't like a more open plain where there was heaps of sign of pigs. So I might make my way back towards there and then just find a good spot and just stay there and see if the pigs come through or any pigs come through. It's not easy. It's not easy bow hunting by yourself. Sometimes like this one, like it'd be nice to have a gun so I don't have to get so close to it. I was so close to that other one by the street as well. It was probably like 20 meters away, which is should be a pretty easy shot if I don't get stage fright. But hopefully there's more to be spotted. Alright, let's go. So it's starting to get pretty dark now. And I can't bow hunt in the dark. So I think this little bit of light I have got left, I'm going to go back to camp and start chopping up some firewood so I can light a fire, because it's bloody cold. So I've decided I really can't be bothered making an illustrious dinner tonight, so I ended up just having some chips and cheese and crackers and stuff like that, and a couple beers. So I think tomorrow I'll be a bit better prepared. I'll get a bit more firewood and actually start prepping some stuff. But today was still a good day. Got to see a pig and seen plenty of signs of pig and possibly deer, which is cool. So yeah, gonna suck down a few more cold ones and probably go to bed pretty early tonight so I can get up nice and early and get back out there. Well, I've just woken up. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I had a pretty good sleep, except it was cold as hell. If you want to know how cold it was, that's my chair that I left outside last night. It's covered in frost, so is my tent. Let's go for a little early morning hunt. Man, I don't want to sound like a bitch, but I kind of wish I bought gloves, because my fingers, my bow is like freezing just holding it. Don't know if you can see it, but you can see the moon. This is pretty weird. It looks like someone or some people had like a little abandoned homestead in the middle of the forest. Like tables and chairs, little stove or storage thing. It's a bit creepy. What's more annoying is these fucking idiots leaving rubbish, all this fucking rubbish, in the middle of a state forest. Like, dickheads. Oh, I'm just waiting to see my sweet pig again, wherever it went. Alright, well, I've been out for about 2.5 hours this morning, just walking trails and sitting in some spots, and unfortunately didn't see any game, but I've come back to the campsite now, and I'm going to make some breakfast, refuel, and head back out. I'm hoping that maybe just because it's a bit cold, all the pigs and possibly deer are just still bedded down, keeping cozy and warm. Once the sun comes up, maybe they might start to move around a little bit and I can find them. What's cool is I've actually stumbled across a bit of a boneyard. Check that out. That's the skull of something. Judging off the size of it, maybe like a little wallaby or something. The teeth almost look sharp. Maybe it could be like a cat skull or something. Alright, I've come back to the campsite to sit down for a bit. It's about 3 o'clock and I'm pretty knackered, and I'm going to sit down for a couple hours. I'm watching American Pie, great movie, and I'm going to probably head back out again at around maybe 5 o'clock, just before sunset. That's like the prime time. That's when pigs usually will come out of their little hidey holes and start to go out for food and water and stuff like that. Sunset and sunrise are your prime time, so fingers crossed. I haven't seen anything today. Plenty of signs again, heaps of pig tracks and pig droppings, but they've eluded me. Alright, sun should be down in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I'm gonna start. Oh, there's a kangaroo. God, there's so many kangaroos, no pigs or deer or goats. So this is my thought process. I found a nice little swampy area there's a body of water just coming through there. There's a lot of pig tracks around there as well. So now that the sun's coming down, I think I'm gonna just sit in a little hidden spot and see if any pigs come through this way. Fingers crossed. So unfortunately it was another unsuccessful day of hunting, but still got tomorrow morning. I'll go back out in the morning and have one last look around, see if we can't find anything, and then if not, I'll just pack up and go home. All right, morning guys, it's day 3. It's about 6:30 in the morning. It's freezing cold, like so cold. I wish I could actually know what temperature it is, but you just have to take my word for it. It's freezing cold. I've got a couple hours before I have to start packing up and heading home. So I'm gonna go out for one last scout, see if I can't find anything. All right guys, well, unfortunately it looks like after 3 days, my hunt once again has been unsuccessful. Alright guys, well, I'm all packed up. To anyone that has made it this far in the video, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I couldn't actually complete the hunting side of this video. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. It does suck when you come out here for 3 days, especially when within the first like 2 hours of getting here, I actually saw a pig in the bush, but this is when I was gonna go set up camp, so I didn't have my bow. But look, this is hunting. Hunting's hard. It's especially hard when you're hunting with a bow, and it's even harder again when you're hunting on public land. So I am disappointed, but I know what I'm signing up for. It's tricky, and that's why I like it. And to be honest, the whole reason I started hunting was just so I had a reason to come out to nature and be out here for a couple of days and have something to do, so I wouldn't get bored just camping. So hopefully in the future, I'm going to keep doing hunting videos. I'm going to definitely keep hunting public land. I will be successful on public land, but I think I'm also going to start looking into hunting on some private blocks where hopefully it's a little bit easier. I'm also looking at getting my gun license, so that way I have a bit of a better range, because it is hard with a bow. You do have to get, you know, pretty close to be able to make an ethical shot. So thank you guys for watching. If you did make it this far, like and subscribe, and have a great day.